partner isn't being blown up. That matters more sometimes than just being like super aggressive, super on top of your offense.
No, it's definitely true. I mean, she exemplifies that support role a lot compared to most characters, I think. Although she can be pretty aggressive. Ooh,
oh, poor Vrud.
Yeah, Lucky with the very quick kill.
Wow, back throw into up smash.
Yeah, you're already seeing some of the synergy I was talking about. The static teammate effect certainly coming into play here for Reno and Lucky.
At some point when you start like developing like code names for like your your individual combos, like you know that's like, you know, when you got a good thing going.
Right.
It's like almost telepathic.
Yeah. Lucky does go down though, so not a bad start for Kyo and Vrud so far.
Not the greatest. Vrud, I think, died within like 5 seconds. Definitely a heartbreaker.
Right.
That's sort of the curse of Falco, you know, like you get some of the best moves in the game, but the trade-off is that you spawn at kill percentage.
Yeah, and that's the thing about Falco and teams. Nice
really good tech there.
Yeah. He's still living. Oh, I think he wanted to grab the ledge, but he didn't get it. Got another tech, but Lucky was ready this time. Yeah. Okay. Nice reaction from Lucky.
He's just watching a movie this entire time, right?
Yeah, basically. I mean, so that's the thing about Falco and teams. He can control space very well. He's got a lot of priority on his moves, but he also, if he gets knocked off the edge, he's liable to die at pretty much 20%.
That was some bad miscommunication there. Falco got the edge, and it was kind of unclear like who was going to be doing what, and they both sort of wanted it. Sometimes you can be even unlucky enough to have like 2 people wave dashing to the edge and then 1 person SDing as a result of it.
Right.
That's exactly what you want to avoid.
Yeah.
But, I think in almost all situations, I would prefer Sheik to be on the edge and Spacey's to be on stage for the punishes.
Yeah, I mean, Sheik is just much more versatile in both her range off the edge and how easily she can recover after she does something off the edge. Fox frequently, if he goes at all low to edge guard, he will just have to up B afterward. And obviously that leaves you vulnerable.
He has to give up more resources to do that. Right. But Sheik has sort of like an extra jump to work with.
Yeah.
And the little bump from up B definitely helps her out in edge guarding.
Yeah.
Nice. Kyo holding the edge there.
Oh, wow.
Blendering.
Yeah.
Lucky right now.
And like I said, this is actually not very bad for Kyo and Vrud so far. They're doing pretty well, especially considering the early deaths from Vrud.
Yeah. Up against one of the absolute favorites here, to be honest.
Right. Yeah, one of the strongest teams, especially one of the strongest static teams. I think this tournament in particular, for whatever reason, we're seeing a lot of swaps on the teams. We're seeing a lot of teams that don't typically team together for whatever reason. But it's definitely an interesting thing that's going to shake things up. But Lucky and Reno, obviously, are
Where do those stocks go?
In that zone. I don't know.
Where do the stocks go? It was really close at one point.
Yeah.
I think blue team had like 5 stocks at one point.
Yeah. No, that deteriorated very quickly.
Oh no.
Unfortunate.
Lucky tweeting out to his followers. Playing on stream right now, doing well.
Maybe catching a Pokemon.
Catching a Pokemon. Yeah, if you see like people twirling around on the phone, you know what they're doing.
Oh man, he's busting out the earbuds. So, interesting in teams. I usually like to opt to be able to hear my teammate.
And to like root them on and stuff, right?
Right.
Sometimes like, you know, I feel like this is something I hate on teams. When your partner's dead and you don't even have the decency to stick around to be like, I'm here for you, bro, right? You know,
right.
You
unplug the controller or something?
You unplug the controllers or like you start like looking at your phone. Or like you start walking away like, nah, you gotta be there. Like,
you gotta keep at least watching, man.
Yeah, good stuff, bro. Like, that was a good hit.
Yeah.
Keep it up.
Even if you're not actively rooting them on, to just stop watching.
Just coach them a little bit, you know?
That's raw.
Yeah.
That's raw. All right, so we got a Yoshi's Story counterpick from Kyo and Vrud.
Oh my god.
Great wall jump, though, from Vrud.
Definitely.
Should be living. Yeah. Nice.
Vrud originally a Ness main, actually.
Wow.
Well, he's teamed with Kage before. Ness Kendorf.
Oh, wow.
Definitely low T heroes.
But his side B might have actually caught the cloud there.
Is Falco relatively new, but definitely putting in really good inputs, really good buttons.
Yeah. No, I'm liking the Falco overall. Obviously, the survivability is not the greatest, but that's Falco for you.
It's a glass cannon, yeah. Even more so than Fox.
Yeah.
Nice.
But I would say the trade-off there is that Falco actually controls space a little bit better than Fox in teams, for sure. But overall, I don't think it balances out, really. I think Fox definitely a little bit stronger in teams.
So, out of curiosity, who do you think is actually the stronger team's support character, Peach or Sheik?
Ooh, that's a very good
It's
question.
hard, right? Like,
yeah.
the verdict's sort of out there.
I think Sheik generally has an easier time surviving, whereas Peach generally has an easier time doing damage.
Yeah, I think
and
so too.
both of those are kind of equally important in a support role, you know what I mean? So it's really, really difficult to say. I think a lot of it depends on the player and, you know, how well they fit you specifically.
It's hard to say. Like, I think Peach is better at, like, assuming space.
Yeah.
Especially slowly. She's very inevitable. Like, eventually you just have to run away from her, right? Or fight her, whatever comes first.
Yeah.
But Chica's just so good at, you know, like, just being out of range and zoning you and, like, tilting you safely.
Exactly. She can just hold those stocks, I think, much better than Peach can sometimes. If Peach gets, you know, drill shined up smash, what can she really do about it? Sheik is able to avoid those types of situations.
A little bit better.
A lot easier, yeah.
Oh,
ooh,
nice.
Save. Okay, didn't
alas.
end up mattering. Like I said, there's some situations. I mean, that was obviously a good save because Sheik was dead anyway,
poor
so you might
Vrud.
as well. But despite the save, Falco still died, so.
Poor Vrud, he just spawned and exploded.
Yeah, unfortunate. A little bit of miscommunication between Lucky and Reno on this 2v1.
Yeah, I think in that case, I would, as Fox, I would always just up smash.
Yeah.
Up smash is so ridiculous, like in a team combo, because
yeah.
You get popped out of the grab, and then all of a sudden, like, whoever was grabbing is actionable again.
Right, right.
So that's a really convincing 2-0
yeah.
By Lucky and Reno.
There were moments where Kyo and Vrud were actually holding their own.
Definitely.
But overall, yeah, especially towards the ends of both of those matches, they just started, Lucky and Reno started to turn it up a little bit.
Yeah, and team stamina feels different to me than single stamina, where, you know, throughout the course of a match in teams, if you allow yourself to tilt and think, I'm not pulling my weight in my team, you know, that kind of thing actually starts really just bleeding into your subconscious.
No, absolutely. I completely agree. I think it's a very mental thing, especially if you're the carry, because like we said before, you kind of have that extra pressure on you as a carry. If you're losing stocks, I've been in situations, I hate to admit, but I've been in situations where I have one stock and everyone else has 4, and I'm just like, oh. You know, it's just hard to maintain your confidence in that situation and sort of recover from that. But that's the sign of a truly strong teams player who can go down and still, you know,